Hey guys, um, so before I get into it, this is a kindergarten math lesson. The class size doesn't really matter for this. In general, I just write my lessons for an over 20 student class. Um, However, everybody is seated in tables, and there is one student that's the designated, like their task for the week is the designated speaker. So we're going to have classroom tasks, blah blah blah, and one of those tasks is that they are the designated speaker for the group. So just one of those things. Um, so I'm going to just get into it. All right, hey friends, we're heading into math. Isn't that exciting? Not really. Well, at the end of this math lesson, we're gonna have candy. Now, is that exciting? All right. So, but first, let's do some math. Let's think about it a little bit. So, take a look at this slide. Yeah, I have two questions for you. What do you observe about this photo? And what are your questions about this photo? So whenever I say the word observe, I mean, what do you notice? What do you think? That kind of thing. And then from that, then question number two is, what are your what are the things that you wonder about then once you've gone through and thought about it? So I want you to discuss in your group, and then your group speaker for the day is going to give me one observation and one question. All right, go. All right, guys. So I feel like everybody's wrapping up now. So let's discuss. So Sarah, can you tell me what your one observation and one question is? Good. Yes, there are two math problems in this photo. Oh, and your question is, what are those symbols again? All right, let me stop you right there. Do you remember yesterday when we went over the plus and equal sign? Yeah, so this is a way of how they are used. That this is how they're used. So this is the plus sign. What does it mean again? Does anyone remember from yesterday? Good. It means that you can add two group or couple groups of things together. And the equal sign, what does that mean? Yes, Mike. It means that the answer comes after the other numbers. That's perfect. You guys did such a great job. All right, but moving on, what was your um Mike again, what was your group's one observation, one question? Good. Yes. There are 3 Jolly Ranchers on the left of the plus sign and 2 on the right, and then there are 5 people over here and 1 person over here. Good job. That's perfect. So now I have the big question. What is there enough Jolly Ranchers in this math problem to so that everybody down here gets a Jolly Rancher? So I want you to discuss in your group this question. What do you need to solve this problem? What do you want? What do you just like? How do you solve the problem of do they have enough Jolly Ranchers for everybody? So I want you to discuss in your group, and I'm going to be wandering around and talking to y'all. Yeah, so go. Yes, Sarah. I can get you some physical Jolly Ranchers. Hold on just one moment. All right, everybody. It sounds like everybody is wrapping up. So, your speaker for the day, can you tell me how you solved this problem? Yes. Oh, you got the same answer? Okay. Perfect. So, what in your table, what was your answer? Oh, you got the same thing as well? All right, guys. Perfect. So, what we're going to do is tables 1 and 2, because you guys got the same answer, you are going to be group A. And then tables 3 and 4, because you guys got the same answer, you guys are going to be group B. We're just going to organize it that way. But yes, let's discuss your solutions, So we're going to actually test it out, Have some fun testing this out. So everybody, let's try Group A's solution. So Group A spokespeople, I'm going to hand you the physical Jolly Ranchers. And then get some people from your group. Let's do Sean, Mike, Sally, Matilda, Kim, and Lee to come on up. How about that? All right. So, all right. All right. So, can you hand Group A or your people representatives the Jolly Ranchers? All right. Do you see that Matilda doesn't get a Jolly Rancher? So, what do you think the answer to the problem is? Is there enough Jolly Ranchers for everybody? No, right? Awesome. That's the correct answer. Perfect. All right, now let's try. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to take these Jolly Ranchers back just for now. I will give you some new Jolly Ranchers at the end of the lesson. I promise. So, everybody, let's try Group B solution of assigning the numbers using the whiteboard. So, let's start writing these numbers over the objects. Do you see that we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1 and 2? Then down here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1. Perfect. So if we just counted it straight across, would it be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Yeah? Perfect. And then if we counted it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, does that mean there's 6 people? So, is there enough Jolly Ranchers for everybody then? No, right? Okay, perfect. All right, real quick, I want to show you another way to solve this, just kind of going from Group B's example. So can I write this as 3? And then can I write this as 2? And can I write this as 5 and 1? Do you see how that still would be the same answer? So 3 plus 2 equals 5. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then down here, it's 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 plus 1 would be 6. Yeah? Perfect, guys. So this is just another way of writing the same problem. So each number represents an object or a quantity. That you'll see this written like this for the rest of your lives. Isn't it exciting that you understand something that you'll know for the rest of your lives? Yeah? Alright, so one last thing before we get to the Jolly Ranchers. So each table is going to get 2 groups of pennies, and the amount is going to be under 10. So we're just dealing with 1 to 10 numbers. So there's going to be, say, like 3 in this pile and 2 in this pile. So what I want you to do is count the number of pennies in each pile and come up with the solution, or the answer. How many pennies are in both piles? So I want you to individually find the answer, and then once you've done it, I want you to call me over to check your answer. And then once I've checked the answer, I'm going to give you your Jolly Rancher. Good? Awesome? Alright, give me a second to get around and give everybody pennies. Alright. Cool.